Hi guys, Rachel here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be your weekly pick-a-pile reading for the week ahead. We are literally finishing off the month of June and we're going to be seeing the 1st of July. So if you guys are curious to see what the cards have to show for your week ahead, please keep on watching. Rachel here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be your weekly energy pick a card reading. I apologize for missing out on last week. I was really busy with a lot of one-on-one sessions, which I'm so blessed and thankful for. But I wasn't able to get to filming this reading, so I wanted to make sure specifically that I was able to get to it today. So I don't have any bookings today. Solely gonna focus on this reading for you guys as well as some video readings. So let's get into it. Exciting part about this week is we are saying goodbye to June and we are welcoming the beginning of July. We are welcoming the beginning of July this week. So it's kind of, it's kind of a nice, like, new beginning, fresh new start kind of an energy. And I'm really excited to see what the month of July is going to hold for all of us, and specifically for this first week, what guidance the cards bring, what the vibe feels like, what we need to look out for, all of the above. So that's how I want you guys to approach your individual readings as you pick the piles that I'm going to get to in a little bit. So before we get started, I want to make sure we set sacred space and that we set an intention for this reading, as well as just a quick little cleanse. So to get started with that, I ask you guys to just kind of get comfortable. Get comfortable with where you're sitting, and we are going to set the intention. So I already went ahead and lit some candles for the space, but I do want to set intention with our candles. So I am going to say, I ask and invite spirit, our higher selves, our angels, past loved ones, our guides, all of the above, to be present in this reading. I ask that each individual person, as they watch this video, whether it is specific for this week or if you stumble upon this video at a later time, may the messages that come through are the ones that you need to hear. So I set that intention for this session. I am also going to light some sage, and I'm also going to spray. So I'm going to spray myself with my cleansing mist. I'm going to spray each individual pile, and I'm also going to spray you guys, figuratively speaking. So open your mind, open your heart, close your eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and spray you guys. So just imagine that essence of the mist cleansing your body and your energy. And then let's go ahead and light some sage. And as I light sage, we are going to cleanse ourselves of any negative energy, anything that is worrisome, bothering us, anything that we are holding on to that is upsetting us. May we release it. May we literally release anything we're holding on to, make us brand new and fresh, a fresh new clean start for this new week ahead, as well as a brand new month. So just take in a couple deep breaths, you guys, hold it in, and then as you breathe out, I want you to let go. Think of all of the things, people, feelings, words, emotions that you've been holding on to that have been bugging you guys. Breathe it out when you're exhaling and breathing in positive cleansing energy as you prepare for a brand new month, okay? So let's go ahead and do that a couple times. So breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe out, you're going to feel your shoulders drop. You're going to feel yourselves get really comfortable. Go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. And I like to work in threes, so let's do it one more time. Go ahead and breathe in and out. And do it multiple times if you feel like you need to. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the piles. Beautiful. All right. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and let's have a look at, oh, no. Sorry, I always forget to do this. Before we do that, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you the decks that I will be reading with today, because I do know I have a lot of readers who watch me and watch my channel, so I know some of you guys are, you know, curious to see what cards I'm using. So the decks I will be using for today's reading are the Psychic Tarot. I do not have the box for this, but it is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. The Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. The Oceanic Wild Oracle. The Mermaid, Messages from the Mermaids. The Spirit Animal Oracle. Angels of Atlantis Oracle. The Notes from the Universe on Abundance. The Wisdom of the Oracle. Super Attractor. And the tarot decks, I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I've been obsessed with this one. And the Moonchild Tarot. Okay, so now let's go and have a look at the individual piles. Okay, you guys, now these are the individual piles. Please excuse my nasty nails. I just noticed that they're all, ugh. Okay, these are the individual piles, pile number 1, 2, and 3. Instead of picking a crystal like I've been doing, we are going to go with the scenery of the card. So I want you guys to just take a look at each pile and ask yourself which image are you drawn to? Which one is bringing you a sense of peace or a sense of happiness? Which image would you, if you could go into the image and the scenery, which one would you want to be in? So take a moment to think to yourself, and then you can pick. Again, this is pile 1, 2, and 3. And the timestamps will be in the description box and also in the comments, so you can go ahead and choose which pile you want, and then you can fast forward straight to that video. All right, you guys? Okay, pile number 1. So you guys were attracted to this gorgeous scenery of a beautiful little tree. And looks like the sun is setting. That gorgeous orangey reddish color. Really peaceful. So this card has a message of, I said yes when you first thought of it. Now when you first asked, and hallelujah, so be it. Come right up when you first give thanks in advance. Believing in you, the universe. So it's like a very positive message, and it's just saying, you know, so be it, coming right up. I feel like this message is more like giving thanks for being in the moment, living in the present moment this week, you guys. The energy of being appreciative of everything that happens this week, right? Everything happening for a reason, living in the moment, being grateful, being in kind of a yes mode, you know, be accepting of things, be open to trying new stuff, experiencing new things, all of the above. So beautiful, beautiful message from this card. I love it. Okay. So we'll have that card off to the side. I'm going to do my tarot cards last. So let's start with the Oracle. So we have Archangel Uriel, friendship energy. So with this week, you know, friendships could be the main topic for some of you guys, right? This could be a bond, some kind of connection or reconnecting with a friend this week. For some of you guys, there could be topics that you have to pay attention to having to do with your friendship or your social circles, okay? This could be also a new blooming friendship on the horizon. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So that's kind of exciting. We have, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. I love this. I love this card. I feel like this card is just filled with so much positive energy of just having hope in self and in believing in yourself. Believing that you are worthy of feeling good, that you are allowed to feel good, you are allowed to be happy, right? Sometimes I feel like some people have a difficult time with that. So perhaps if you pick this pile, maybe you've been feeling like you need permission to feel good, and really you don't, right? So perhaps that message of yes is telling you, allow yourself, give yourself permission to feel good. You give yourself permission to feel whole and to feel completely, you know, connected. It's also, I'm seeing the heart chakra here. So I feel like the heart chakra is the one that is coming together. It's the one that is connecting everything within yourself. So we'll see later on with the chakra card what came up, but I feel like the heart chakra is also something you guys may want to, you know, do a little bit more work with this week. The starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. I love this. So starfishes, I feel like the starfish is like your guiding light, right? Following the North Star in the sky. But this energy, open to infinite possibility, is the same thing. Opening your heart, being accepting, say yes, right? Open yourself, open your heart, the heart chakra, to new opportunities and whatnot. So I see this as infinite possibilities, as there's so much more exciting things to experience. And this week, let literally the 1st of July be that time for you to have that magical reset, you guys. Okay, so really, really positive vibe from this. I feel like this week is going to be a really good one for you. I love that card, so cute. We have turn away. So the mermaid message is turning away. Now this is interesting because we have the friendship card coming up. So I feel like some of you guys are definitely turning your back or turning away from toxicities with the friendship. So they're not always positive messages, right? I feel like maybe the I'm worthy of feeling good is saying maybe you haven't felt connected to a certain person. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been bombarded with this individual and you're finally now seeing some strength or messages to turn away and move forward. I love how all the school of the fish, they're headed in a forward future direction. So I feel like it's like, even if you're turning away from a friendship, you need to also make sure you are headed towards the future. You don't want to go back. You can't go backwards, you guys. We can look towards the past to reflect, but we do not go backwards to live in the past because it's not going to do you any good. Okay. Love that message. We have harmony with it looks like a sea castle with all the little sea turtles and the fishies. So we have harmony, and I feel like kind of like the message following turning away is like, it's almost like the fish are, you know, they're going into the castle, they're heading towards home base or the headquarters. And I feel like the harmony card is simply saying, like, once you're able to turn your back and see your worth, headed to new possibilities, away from a toxicity, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or a job, or whatever it doesn't have to just be friendship, but whatever a toxicity is, giving yourself permission, I say yes, that kind of thing, walking into a realm of harmony. So that's a really, really powerful message as well to see for the week. We have a Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. I love it. And you have the little grasshopper here, or the praying mantis. I'm sorry, I think that's a praying mantis. Be graceful in movement in action. So if you are taking action and turning away, turning your back from something toxic, you are, you know, leading with your heart. Being graceful with the movement is kind of saying, be the bigger person. Don't stoop down to that person's level. If this person's being shit, okay, you don't want to like lower yourself to that level. So be with grace as you walk forward, as you walk way. Sometimes like we just don't have to have confrontation as much as we want to say something. Sometimes it's better not to. So I feel like it's kind of that too. It's like saying, you know, be graceful as you take your action. Don't stoop to the person's level, okay? You guys also have a leg up. I love it, like the little baby polar bear, a leg up as he's crawling up on top of mom. So mom is there to be a support system, I feel, okay? So there could be some support. You may find you have a new realm of support around you. This could be new friendships that are happening, new friendships that are blooming. There could be a new, you know, something new in your life, whether it's a topic, a subject, an interest, a new job offer, something that will you feel like you have a leg up. You feel like you have somebody or something there to support you as you are evolving and growing. So it's not always easy to turn away. It's not always easy to turn your back on a friend, a person, a job, or an interest, or something that was once a big part of your life. But when you find that you are worthy of feeling good, you are worthy of happiness, and you see these new doors opening up to you, you're going to also have with that support. So is this a spiritual support for you? Is this a spirit guide? Is this a person? It's going to be different for everybody watching this, but it's kind of nice to see that. And it's like, be thankful for those things, right? Be thankful for that. And last, you guys have the throat chakra. So not quite the heart chakra, but the throat chakra this week, you guys are going to exercise the power of speaking your truth, the power of truth in general, the power of your mind also. But I feel with the throat chakra, it is your ability to express your feelings, to have a one-on-one conversation, to finally end something that is not doing you any good. So a lot of verbalizing this week, okay? Practicing that throat chakra. So aside from working with your heart chakra this week, I also want you guys to focus on the throat, and do that with meditations to balance out your throat chakra. Wear blue, right? Have some blue crystals, or I like aquamarine for that. So I have a whole little thing of aquamarine crystals here. I have a large one right here. But any blue crystal could do. But something to help you with your voice, okay? So utilizing your voice and making sure that you are strengthening that part. Okay, so let's look at the tarot cards. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. I only pulled 4 tarot cards. So these are the cards for the week, you guys. So beginning, middle, and end of the week. And I'm just going to read it in one group. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the World. Again, endings. There is endings of a cycle. The World is also indicating the ending of another month. So we're going to see the end of June this week, and then we're going to see the beginning of July. So that's a big significance. But I also feel like this is the ending of friendships, or there's something is ending in your guys' life. The Page of Wands is a new beginning, but he's a new learner in something. So some of you guys could be taking on a new position, a new relationship. It could be a new interest. But there's going to be a fresh new start. I feel like I could resonate so much with these cards. I definitely see this as my energy right now. So, that 4 of Pentacles though, the 4 of Pentacles is a gentle warning this week to keep to yourself. Okay. You don't want to reveal too much of your ideas or your secrets or your plans for July too soon. So be very careful with doing that. I would say be careful this week. This may not be the week you want to announce big things or announce big ideas or moves that you made. Okay. Especially if there's a relationship or a friendship on the rocks right now. You may not want to be too quick to, say things or announce something or talk about it because it's still fresh, right? So the other tarot card I pulled is the card for the week, the energy of the week, and we have the King of Wands. So lots of Wands energy, fiery energy. King of Wands owns themselves. They own it. Okay, they are very independent people. They're trendsetters. They're showstoppers. They are very highly creative people. They make their own world happen. They make their own magic happen. They're very much involved in their life. It's all about about the material. It's all about the creative endeavors. So I feel like this is a lot of new projects on the horizon. I feel like this is a lot of new ideas and new beginnings, a lot of fresh new beginnings. July literally is like, this is the second half of 2020. So we just finished. We are completing the first half of the year. Now we are entering into the last half. So let's start it strong, beautiful, with the King of Wands. And you know, maybe it is time to walk away from toxic stuff, things that just don't resonate with us anymore. There's nothing wrong with that, you guys. So I hope that this reading helps you. I hope that it resonates. I hope that it gave you something to consider and think about. May you guys have a beautiful end of your week and a beautiful beginning of July. And I will see you here next week for next week's weekly energy reading. Goodbye, my loves. Hello, pile number 2. So pile number 2, you guys were into this snowy wonderland, this winter wonderland. Maybe you're just over the summer season and just the thought of snow and the cooler season maybe just kind of, you know, speaks to you. It's a beautiful setting of a setting sun. So I love that. I love that time of the day when the sun is setting and it's just kind of like that shift, that little blend between night and day. I love the snow. The snow is really relaxing and cool, and you just feel like you could feel that cool breeze in your face. So those of us, especially if we are experiencing summer right now, I think we can appreciate a little cooler image like this. Okay, so the message of this card is, psst, it's me again, the universe. You deserve more. You know much more. Try this. Stop trying to predict and therefore limit where it's going to come from. Just know it's going to come and let me figure out the rest. Coolio, the universe. So the universe is telling you guys to chill out. The universe is telling you to trust, okay? To trust and stop trying to predict what is going to happen in the future. Just trust that everything happens for a reason, that the universe is going to provide exactly what you need. So I feel like some of you guys who picked this pile really needed to hear that message. I know I did. Sometimes it's hard to put our trust in something we cannot see, but that's part of the beauty of life. Okay, so I'll bring out the tarot cards later, but let's go ahead and get into the oracle. So Archangel Raphael comes with Earth Force. I love it. Archangel Raphael is associated with the color green, and he's so healing. He's all about healing energy. And green is also Earth vibe, and Earth energy is very healing as well. So I feel like this is a call for us to be grounded, to use the Earth Force to help us ground ourselves, especially if we are so focused on the future and we're so focused or worrying about every little detail or the things that we don't know yet, or the unseen, the mystery. We're being asked to ground ourselves this week, you guys. It's really hard. It's really hard to put your trust in something like that, but you know, sometimes we got to do it. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. I love it. And I'm also like drawn to the dragonflies. Dragonflies are it's like a symbol of spirit for me, and transformation. So I feel like dragonflies, we see them a lot when we are connecting with spirit, or when there's a spirit around us, but also dragonflies to me, they resemble life and change. So I feel like this is saying, it says my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. So practicing positive thinking, practicing, being mindful of your thoughts, telling yourself that you are worthy, telling yourself that you are worthy of, the amazing blessings that will be coming onto your life soon. You guys have to be willing to accept it and open up to it. So I feel like that is also saying this too. And it's just also kind of saying my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice. So how much are you practicing positive thoughts, or positive, being a really like a light beam in people's lives, right? How often are you doing those things, and are you practicing that kind of a life? So really a good way to kind of put yourself in check. If you're thinking to yourself, wow, like I've been very negative lately, so maybe this is, a gentle reminder from the universe that I need to switch up the way I act. The Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. I love it. So the swan is telling us we got to go deep. We got to go in. When I think of a deep dive, I'm thinking of diving in deep into ourselves, into our subconscious, okay? I feel like maybe in the essence of healing and grounding, some of us need to be brought back down to earth, okay? Some of us need to be brought back down to reality a little bit, especially if you guys are highly intuitive and you're always, you know, dwelling in the upper chakras. Maybe this is an indication that we need to work with the lower chakras, grounding ourselves, getting more situated in reality versus working with the spiritual realm all of the time. Okay. So I love it. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of saying having an even balance between the two, but also time for a deep dive is to go in deep. Now, the other thing Spirit just told me is a deep dive can be into investigating something. So some of you guys who pulled this pile, maybe this is asking you to dive in deeper with a possibility of something that you guys are, you know, it's something that's up in the air that you're thinking about, or a relationship or a potential love partner or whatever. It's going to be different for everyone. But I also feel like this is kind of saying it's time to investigate a little bit deeper and closer to see, you know, where you stand on that whole equation, right? On that experience. Okay, mermaids, we have be spontaneous. I love it. So be spontaneous in life this week, you guys, okay? We can't always, and same thing with this message of the winter message, we can't always be, you know, so focused on the stuff that we have yet to see. We can't be so focused on the future or the wishing we could tell the future, right? Sometimes we just got to be spontaneous in life. You just got to go and roll with the punches. Sometimes you just got to take risks, okay? So be spontaneous this week. Let this be kind of a little bit of a dare for you guys. You know, when you're doing your stuff this week, rather than trying to plan everything out and have an agenda, why not just wake up one day and just go wherever your heart leads you, right? Be more spontaneous and be more intuitive. I love that. The other mermaid card we have is love. You love it. Love, love, love. So much love from this spread. I feel like this is grounded with relationships. I feel like I was just like so focused on that earth force. So some of you guys, this could be working on being spontaneous in your love endeavors with your partner, okay? Maybe you guys need to spend a little bit more one-on-one time going in deep with your relationship again, especially if you guys have been kind of distant, okay? This could also be taking risks, being spontaneous when it comes to love. Message that person that you've been looking at from that dating app, you know? Send them a DM on Instagram, you know, start a conversation. Love can also be just the expression, like the emotion that you were putting off to other people this week. Maybe it's just simply being a very loving and kind person, and that goes hand in hand too with your positive feelings and thoughts. You know, be just a positive beacon of light in people's lives this week, you guys, and you'll see how great the universe will reward you. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. I love it. So when you're diving in deep with that swan spirit, following the voice of your soul, let your guides guide you. Let God guide you. Let the universe lead you, right? So I love this. I think that this is just kind of saying like there's something greater than us. Whatever it is that you believe or how you believe it, there's something greater than us. And I feel like we need to kind of allow that to take center stage, allow that to guide us and lead us to where we need to go. Putting in trust, okay? Like that winter card that we pulled. Putting in trust that, you know, we can't always control the outcome. We have to trust that sometimes the universe is definitely will provide. But also I feel like following the voice of your soul. I also feel intuitively that this is saying following your calling, your purpose. So I feel like when some of you guys are diving in deep in yourself, this may be a week where you really start to question your purpose and where you want to go with that. So some of you guys are going to start that journey as well. We have why. I love it. So asking questions, right? Investigating further, asking why and, you know, why things are happening. Why are you doing this? Why do I feel this way? Investigate and search. I also see the, you know, with the book with the wings and with the big old question mark. I feel like this card is kind of indicating doing research, okay, diving in deep, investigating, doing further research on something. So some of you guys will be doing that this week as well, especially if you're trying to figure out why, or maybe it's a new study that is just, you know, getting your interest. It could be that too. So reading a book, doing some research and whatnot. Your chakra card this week is the solar plexus chakra. So this is your chakra that is in your stomach. This is joy. This is health. This is radiance. This is your gut instincts. So this week, working with your solar plexus chakra, wear yellow, surround yourself with joy and things that make you feel happy. This is sun energy to me, so make sure you're getting some vitamin D. Go outside and have some time in the sun. I also feel like this is just, you know, paying attention to your mood, doing things or surrounding yourself with people that make you feel happy. And also pay attention to your health this week, you guys. Are you drinking enough water? Do you need to go out and get some more exercise? You know, how is your eating habits lately? How has your body been feeling altogether? Make sure that you are tapping in to your health as well. And our tarot cards. So for the week, we have the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Empress. So Empress is earth energy. We got that with Archangel Raphael. We have it with the solar plexus. I feel like dealing with, you know, the sunlight and whatnot. So Empress energy is definitely getting some time and spending some time in earth energy. This is also divine feminine. So working with your, you know, your feminine, your feminine parts, your feminine self. This is also creative. So the creative or creation aspects, you know, working on projects or diving into things that you love, that makes you happy, right? Or further investigating. Some of you guys might start researching stuff. So getting into, you know, something like that for the week. I also feel like this is mom energy too. So some of you guys could be dealing with a mom figure or a mom this week, or mothers, those of you who have kids, right? So especially with that Six of Cups. So this could be someone from your past coming into your life, okay? King of Swords. It could be a male coming back into your life. That's like another little thing I could see. I also see this week too, this is apologies, okay? So I feel like there's going to be some remorse. Not all of you, but some of you will be dealing with an, you know, either you're going to be the one saying I'm sorry, or you're going to have someone coming to you to apologize. There could be some making amends. This could also be finding peace between you and your mom or your parents. So a lot, or some of my lovers out there, maybe this is, you know, you and your partner, and in the middle is, you know, coming together to find common ground to apologize. So there could be some forgiveness happening this week. Always follow your truth and trust your gut instincts with that solar plexus chakra. Okay. And I feel like that goes hand in hand too with being spontaneous. You know, if you feel called to contacting a certain someone to apologize or to have a heart-to-heart, this may be the week to do it, okay? This may be the week to do it. The tarot card that is representing your week, you guys got the Five of Swords. So this is regrets, you guys. This is regrets. This is like, you know, dealing with some toxicities. This is dealing with, you know, maybe you were in the outs with someone. So I can see why that Six of Cups would come forward. So there could be some apologies being made or feeling guilt, right? Whether you are the one that was involved or you were the one that was, you know, that caused it. There's some feelings of remorse this week. So you may find that pool, maybe you feel like it's like, I'm not happy. I need to deal with this. Maybe some of you guys will be addressing something that took place earlier this year or whatnot, and making amends and apologizing and stuff. So the theme of the week being the Five of Swords, it's not saying you guys are going to have a crappy week, but it's just kind of saying be aware. And maybe that's why the power of positive thinking and whatnot, and just kind of like being mindful of yourselves and being grounded is going to be necessary to, you know, to pull you through, especially if you haven't been feeling too great emotionally for a while. Okay, I hope this reading helped you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. We are starting the month of July. It's a fresh new start, so make the most of it, and I will see you guys here next week for next week's reading. Bye, my loves. Hello, pile number 3. So pile number 3, you guys were attracted to this gorgeous sunflower. I love it. The sunflowers are such happy flowers. They are flowers of summer. they just bring so much joy. They also remind me of eyes. I just feel like sunflowers are just kind of like they're watchers, right? They're watching us. They're protectors as well, especially since a lot of times we use the symbol of the evil eye as protection. So I feel that too with sunflowers, that, you know, we just have to kind of keep an extra lookout for ourselves and others. And I don't know, that's just kind of what I was sensing with this card. So let's see what the message says. It says, great big ear to ear, open mouth smiles are responsible for far more sizzling romances. Salary increases, life extensions, and calorie burning than your dentists, doctors, and financial planners will ever comprehend. Show us your tonsils, the universe. I love it. So it's kind of saying smile and open your mouth, laugh, you guys. Have fun this week, right? Be joyful. Like, I mean, when you look at a sunflower, can you really look at it and be angry? They're such happy flowers. So definitely like that, you know, just having fun, let loose. I hear spirit say, let your hair down, right? Like, have a break, give yourself a break, relax. I love it. So lots of things to be joyful and happy and excited for this week. That's how I feel that card is representing. Okay, we'll do the tarot last. So Archangel Haniel, integrity, truth, balance. Okay, so this week, you guys, Archangel Haniel is saying integrity, the truth and balance is going to be important. The way you speak, the way that you share yourself, hold yourself to, you know, to new standards. The truth, integrity of your relationships, your friendships, just the way that you approach your day to day. Okay. I feel like the scales are also showing being balanced. You have to be balanced in your life. And this is not just like in one part of your life. This is everything. Your love life, your work life, your home life, your sex life, your personal life, your emotions, your spiritual. There's so many pieces to us. And I feel like it's like this is a reminder to be balanced and to also honor your truth. Real powerful message there. So we have, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. So healing fears this week, you guys, especially when we're looking at an area of joy and truth. This is time to kick fear in the ass, right? Get rid of it. What's holding you back is, I feel like this image is kind of like taking a closer look at yourself. Are you happy, right? Where are you right now in life compared to where you were 2, 3, 4 months ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, right? We're different people. We are constantly changing. And I just kind of feel like this card is just indicating a need to, you know, stop letting fear control your life and start approaching your life, your day to day with truth, balance, but also love. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So giving this week, you guys, instead of being receivers, givers, be givers this week, right? Give your all. Give a balanced, well-balanced and loving, happy essence of yourself, right? Giving with gratitude. Whatever you do this week, whether you are, you know, doing something for work, you're doing a favor for a friend or a family member, or you're just simply, you know, going about your typical day to day, have grace and gratitude with everything that you do. You really got to kind of change your perspective on life. It's like, you know, maybe we do things that we're not so excited for because it doesn't really benefit us, but we kind of have to switch our minds about that. And I feel like when you approach, you know, doing favors for other people or going to work with a more loving attitude, easier said than done, but it does kind of change the essence of yourself. And so I feel like that's kind of, that message is coming through with this too. I love the little turkey though. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. The mermaid says hope. I love it. And there's a rainbow on the horizon. There, it looks like there was a storm that was just passing by, but the rainbow was there. It's showing hope that things are going to get better. things are going to get easier when you change your mode of thinking, getting yourself out of that fearful state. You're more of a giver. You're giving love, gratitude. You're changing your balanced, a balanced diet, a balanced lifestyle, relationship, and you're just being happy. Like, that is going to reinstate hope in your life. So some of you guys who pulled this pile, maybe you were dealing with, maybe you're dealing with some depression. I know I was feeling it the other day, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes we just have bad days, right? But I feel like this card is indicating, positivity, but also love, and like things are going to get better kind of energy, but also having hope, give yourself hope, something to be like, to look out. What am I trying to say? Something that is going to give you just that sense of hope, that's something that you know it's going to get better. Oh yeah, that's right. So 2 mermaid cards came out when I was shuffling. So we also got awareness. And awareness is being more aware of self, I feel. This is being more aware of yourself, being more aware of your amazingness. I feel some of you guys like cut yourself too short. You guys don't give yourselves enough credit. I feel like awareness is also be aware of people and other things around you. Are there people that are not being truthful or not being, supporters, right? Are there people that are putting fear into you or causing you to feel kind of jumbled with your emotions? Sometimes when we're in a damper, it's not necessarily us. Sometimes it's other people around us. So I feel like awareness is also saying to be aware of your friendship circles, or the people or the things that you are spending and devoting your time to. Are they worthy, right? I feel like that message is really strong for that too. And I feel like also that message is really, this is something that has been more common in these last couple piles for this week. So I feel a lot of us are reevaluating our connections to people and things that once made us happy, okay? Oh yeah, so we got release, the message of release, which is letting go, something we need to let go of, something that we fear, right? Is this a thought? Is this a lifestyle? Is this a person? Again, I think every pile we had that same message of letting things go, toxicities. It's a brand new fresh start with a month, you guys. When we're starting July, we are starting the second half of the year. So I feel like a lot of us are going to be letting go and, getting rid of things that just don't have a place in our life, that we just don't need anymore. We have High Priest, intend and create. I love it. So the High Priest is coming forward with telling us too. I feel like this is like magician vibes. Creating our new happy endings, creating our new storylines, right? We are taking initiative. We are, embracing love instead of fear. We are getting ready to give with gratitude and grace. We are having a whole new persona come over us. We are going to be more positive. We're going to be more balanced. So I feel like this is also to create from that, manifest from that. This is a month to do it, or a week to do it, I should say. So I do feel like magician vibes from this. Magician energy in the tarot is all about being able to create your own or manifest your own realities with what you already have. So you have the tools, you just need to put it into action. We got building blocks. I love it. So again, we are creating. You're creating your new platform. You are creating your new foundation to make things happen, you guys. If there's shit, if you are literally dealing with shit, ready, a shitty friend, a relationship, job, your foundation, your environment, it's time to take initiative and change, okay? And I feel like that's what the building blocks is. This card reminds me of the 3 of Pentacles too. Oh, here is the heart chakra. So we have the heart chakra. Your heart chakra, obviously, it's in your heart, it's in your chest. It is the way you love. It's the way you accept love. It is the value of love for you. It's how you express love. It's how you give love. And you have this message here too. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Get rid of the fears, you guys, and start loving, opening your heart chakras. So you could do that through meditation. You can do that through wearing green. So it reminds you that you're working with love. The way that you treat people, the way that you approach your day to day. Like I said, be more givers than receivers. Being happy, be a joy, right? And get rid of, like, loving yourself enough to release yourself from things, people, whatever that is holding you back, okay? Let's look at the tarot. So the tarot cards, ooh, we have the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. So that 10 of Swords, this is it. This is the fear, right? This is you surrendering to all of this shit. What are these swords resembling to you as you look at this card, especially if you're going through this right now? What are those swords resembling? Who or what comes to mind as you look at this card? This is you. What is all this, right? Is it a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, friends, crappy friends? Is it, you know, drama? Is this work? Is this stress? Like, what is it? All of those swords, right? But sometimes in order to have to free yourself from this, we got to surrender to it. We have to accept, okay, I'm going through this shit, but I'm not going to let it control me anymore, right? You're going to free yourself from it. Rather than trying to fight back, you submit. He's submitting, right? I'm done. Okay, now we start the process of healing. And I feel like that happens with the Chariot, right? And the Nine of Cups is like, I make the decision. I am deciding that I am only going to keep those who support me, those who love me and accept me, those who treat me with respect. Those are my people. These are my emotions. These are the things that are important to me in life. I feel like that's that Nine of Cups. So this week, it's really getting rid of shit and embracing the things, people, objects, whatever, that is bringing you more support, love, and respect. And then the Chariot card is showing a lot of action. Chariot is action. He's travel. He's also travel, long distance, all of that. So some of you guys could be taking a vacation or just getting away. But also the Chariot can resemble action. There needs to be action taken. Get rid of this. What action do we have to do? Release. We also need to balance and honor our truth. Some of you guys need to say something to someone. Tell them like it is, right? And taking action to face your fears so that you can get out of this shit that you've been in, right? We don't want to enter another month feeling like this. So you guys got to get yourselves out of that. And only you can get yourselves out of it. You can't expect someone else to do it for you. You got to take initiative and take action and do it yourself. Okay? Lastly, the card that resembles the week, you guys have Six of Wands. I love it. So Six of Wands is success. Six of Wands is just having people, you know, be supporters and having people help you and praise you and be there for you. So I love this because this is definitely saying, you know, you're not going to always be stuck in this situation. You're going to get yourself out of it, right? If you take initiative, you move on, you leave shit behind, there's going to be some successes on the horizon. So it's a good card to see. It gives us hope. It really does. It gives us hope. And that's one of the messages, was hope. So I do feel like, you know, things are going to get better, especially if some of you guys are really dealing with a lot right now. I feel like it's like, take initiative, face it, be truthful, right? Change your mode of thinking, you know, live with gratitude, give love instead of fear. You guys are going to be okay. You guys will be okay. But definitely there's some stuff that needs to change. You got to say goodbye to certain things. All right, you guys, I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful week, you guys, and I will see you back here next week for next week's weekly energy reading. Bye, my loves.